above everything else you do, I know that this is a massive passion of yours. You're here for a reason, but is that inner child still kind of kick off like I do every year when we get to Le Mans?
Yes, it does. It goes in cycles now. I think this is I think the 5th time I've been to Le Mans, 3rd time in the car racing, and you start to pace yourself a little bit differently because of it's just so exciting that you really have to keep a handle on that and channel it. But there are moments through the course of the day where you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm back. I'm here, you know, look who's in the paddock, look at the cars and the history, and it hits you, and it's very moving. You know, it catches you, it makes you very emotional at times.
Tell me what it's like being a part of the Porsche family while representing them in the GT ranks as well.
Well, I think through the whole year, starting here last year and prior to the race year, you could feel them amping up to getting the LMP1 program ready and here. And then after Le Mans last year, when I saw and watching and looking and being allowed in to observe the development of the car and the amount of manpower and female power that is behind this program, and the enthusiasm and passion and commitment to do well here, is phenomenal. It's infectious, and you look at the overall history of most wins here. It's just this is what Porsche is all about, is Le Mans, and to be a part of that group, and very much is a family. I mean, it's hardworking, it's very passionate, but there is a warmth and vulnerability and pride in that group that really inspires you to do the best that you can.
What's your both comfort level and calm level, knowing that you're here to perform, but it's not exactly, you know, bright skies, everything brand new? You feel like you can kind of snap into a routine now?
Each time is different, and you have to adapt, and you have to let go of your expectations or what happened last year and to be present here. And be sensitive to that so that you're really meeting those challenges as you go through the course of the day. But we're here to win. We want to win this race. We were so close last year. I mean, there are a lot of things that we can control, and there'll be things that we can't control, and that's going to be the real challenge. We certainly have the team with Proton, and certainly the RACER, you know, is a great car. It's a proven winner here. Won in the GT Pro category last year. So we know we have the opportunity that's in front of us, and we just have to make the most of it. But you approach it differently. You want to really make the most of your time and energy to get those goals during the course of the day or that hour done and met. And you push harder too. Like, we just came out of driver practice, and there are things that we struggled with, but it was really good that we spent the time to work on those today. So we'll modify and improve what we learned, and then we'll take that into tomorrow's practice.
You have one of the very few, if not only, I could be mistaken, but possibly the only All-American driver lineup. You have a certain ginger we all love, Mr. Pat Long. You have Joe Foster, one of the best teachers and probably most underrated drivers out of North American sports cars. Give me your thoughts on, you know, representing the red, white, and blue in a country that also has a red, white, and blue flag, but just ordered a little bit differently.
Yeah, it inspires you, and certainly you look at the nations that are represented here and have been represented over the long history of Le Mans, starting from the 20s, and you see the contingent that comes from Great Britain because of that, and in the American lineup that has been here in the past, and to be a part of that history and that legacy, you really want to honor it and give everything you have to this race, and to be next to Patrick, who has had tremendous experience here, who has been one of the first, he is the first American factory driver to make it here, and sort of has blazed a trail for Connor and all these other guys that are coming along. He went to school just right around the corner here at Le Mans, so he has a strong appreciation for the history, and he's paid his dues, and he's worked very hard, and he's an immensely talented driver, and he's very forthcoming with his knowledge and his commitment to winning, and it's great to be in that energy and representing our country that way. And Joe Foster, who is you know, the quintessential journeyman driver, who's done it all, who continues to fight and get things made, and has really been instrumental in nurturing and developing my career as a driver and putting me in these situations at the right time, and it's nice to see him have the opportunity to show what he's capable of at this level. And I mean, everybody's watching this race, and there's something very exciting about that. And then, you know, to answer your question about getting home and seeing people, and you've represented them and the other drivers, it makes you dig a little bit deeper when you're tired and you're out there and you just want to give 100%.